other things from other approaches coming in sometimes. I don't know. In gestalt therapy, I can't predict what is likely to happen. It happens. So if instead of being scattered over there, those who are wanting to understand, if you can come closer, that would be nice. Because sometimes when we talk, we may not be able to talk loud. So no. Is it okay if it is video is taken? You're okay with it? But we have, I think we have to do that. Yeah. Yeah. So let's have a brief introduction. Okay. I'll start. I'm Sam, and I did my. I think I was introduced enough. I'll just tell you that I've done my master's in clinical psychology, which was called as MMSc in those days. I've done my PhD and I worked in different situations. I come from Kerala, and I got one wife, one daughter, one son-in-law, and one grandson, and I like pets. Sometimes I miss my pets because I've got a dog which is in my home in Kerala right now. I'm living in Vellore, another state, that the south. Yeah. So anyone can start. Just introduce yourself. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Shvanjana Sarkar. I have done my psychology honors from IT College and now I am pursuing my hospital and healthcare management at MBA in Symbiosis Pune. And here on behalf with my friend Sakshi Joel, who is pursuing clinical psychology over here. I am also very fond of pets. I hail from West Bengal, but I'm born and brought up in Lucknow. I have profound liking to be having food and gossiping and eating and everything. And I love to dance, swim, and I found this a very innovative session to do it.
Okay. Now, keep the ball there. Whoever wants to take it, then they can start. Yeah.
My name is Sakshi Joel. I am a first year MA clinical psychology student. I've done my graduation from IT college and currently I'm pursuing masters over here. I like pets. I have one pet. He's 11 years old, and my life revolves around him because I love him very much.
Good afternoon, my name is Alvisha Rahman. I did my bachelor's in psychology from IT College, and I am doing my master's in clinical psychology first year. I have two siblings, younger brother and elder sister. I love to spend time with my family.
I am Zara Fatima. I am doing my master's in clinical psychology. I am from Lucknow and
From the Lucknow.
I have two siblings, one sister and one brother, and I am interested in writing poetry in Hindi. And
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aksha Khatam, and I am pursuing Aksha. I am pursuing masters in clinical psychology from here, Integrative, and I was born in Lucknow here. And I have one pet which is very close to me. Her name is Bella, and she's only 1 month old. Sorry, 1 year old. And I have two older siblings which live in UAE, Dubai, not here. And so right now I live alone at with my parents, so I did sometimes slowly because I'm a student. And I done my graduation from the Lucknow University, and I was an ex-commerce student because I chose commerce in 12th, but I got interested in psychology. Then I choose a subject psychology in my bachelor's. Then after more I get interested, then I choose the master in clinical psychology, and I look forward to work in this field. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Harshita Tripathi from pursuing Masters in Clinical Psychology and second year. So I'm born and brought in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I'm living in Lucknow for the studies purpose. I'm in Integral University for 5 years now. It's been a long time, and it's for me, it's a very different culture here. And for me, the adjustment issue came because there are many things going on and many things.
What did you say just now? Any? Adjustment issues.
Adjustment. Yeah, because I'm from different culture, different religion. That is why I'm facing some issues here, and now I'm so into it. As I'm here, I spent more than 5 years, so I'm not. Actually, I took psychology from one of my best friend taught me. I didn't even know till 12th what is a psychology and what is human behavior and what I didn't even know the P of the psychology. So one day my friend came and said, "Ki, write down 10 lines about you," and I'm not very good at writing and making sentences. So I said to her that I spoke and you write for me. So I'm explaining myself to her, and she write it down, and she composed a word that you are empathy. You have empathy for everyone. So she suggested me that you should opt for psychology and you should go for the psychology. So that time I know what is a psychology and what it works for. And when I know, I thought ki this is for me. I belong to psychology, and as a person, as I'm empathetic. My way of understanding others and from different perspective. Not only one perspective. I understand more negative, positive, and every perspective. And my part-time job is understanding humans and their conversations, their behaviors, and how they react and why they react. What is the reason behind them? So that is
Okay, thank you. Harshita, right?
Harshita.
Harshita, okay. I was about to ask you to can share what made you choose psychology or why did you take up psychology? So you answered it, Harshita. It's nice. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Deeksha Sharma. I did my schooling from Loreto, and now I'm currently pursuing my master's from Integrative College. So I like to interact with people, and I like dancing, and sometimes I like exploring new places. But there is one thing in me I don't like. I always feel like being surrounded with people. Like if I'm alone, I can't even process what to do. So yes, I like people around me, and yes.
How do you feel now? Because people are around you.
Sir, I feel very nice, and if I'm alone, I can't think of anything. Yes, sir.
Thank you. You say your name again.
So my name is Deeksha Sharma.
Deeksha.
Yes, sir.
Hello, a very good afternoon to all of you. I, Dr. Anjana Shrivastava from Prayagraj. I am assistant professor in Ishwar PG College. I belong to Gorakhpur. I have done my graduation from Gorakhpur University, PG from Gorakhpur University, NET and PhD also from Gorakhpur University. Nowadays, I am working as an assistant professor in psychology. I like psychology very much. In 12th, I got psychology. मेरे पेरेंट्स ने, मेरे फादर ने कहा कि आपको और कोई सब्जेक्ट क्या अच्छा लगता है इसके बारे में आप सोचो। तो मैंने पहले देखा कि मुझे और कोई चीज़ पसंद ही नहीं आती। मुझे लोगों से मिलना, बातचीत करना, जैसे कि इन्होंने कहा कि आई लाइक टू वॉचिंग पीपल्स, तो मुझे भी लोगों को देखना और कोई अगर प्रॉब्लम में है तो उसके साथ इंटरेक्ट करना, उनको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करना शुरू से ही पसंद है। तो फिर हमने साइकोलॉजी को ऑप्ट किया और उसको एज ए कैरियर में इसको फिर आगे क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी मुझे बहुत पसंद है और पहले काउंसलिंग में ही जाना चाहती थी। काउंसलिंग में डिप्लोमा भी किया हमने, लेकिन टीचिंग में भी मुझे लगता है कि बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं आपको लोगों को समझने का, लोगों को काउंसिल करने का। तो यहाँ पे मैं बेस्ट फील करती हूँ और मुझे लगता है कि अब साइकोलॉजी मेरी नसों में रहती है, लगता है कि साइकोलॉजी के साथ तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है और जहाँ हूँ बहुत खुशी होती है और लगता है कि लोगों के साथ
I can see that.
तो साइकोलॉजी के साथ तो 3 डेज के लिए मैं आई हूँ, मेरे साथ एक स्कॉलर भी आई है, तो इसीलिए अपने एग्जामिनेशन ड्यूटी को पोस्टपोन करके वहाँ एडजस्टमेंट करके फिर यहाँ आना पसंद किया। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है और बहुत अच्छा लगा इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी में आके, साइकोलॉजी में आगे बहुत कुछ करने की इच्छा है।
Can you just keep it simple? Yeah. What would you like to do now? Okay. I was wondering when you had that experience outside walking. I don't know whether you all participated in it.
Yes.
So would you like to share that? How was it for you?
For me, it was two mixed feeling. As you told us, we have to focus on breathing. So, like exhale and inhale, we have to focus on that. But when I'm focused on the breathing and exhaling, and I feel relaxed and I feel blank, nothing. I feel just complete and fully relaxed. Nothing comes into mind. But when I observe people around me, then I feel like a complex feeling, what they doing, why they doing, and what they choose to do, and what will they do after that. Like many feelings, many things, many thoughts came into my mind. But when I'm focused on my breathing, there's nothing. There is feeling of relaxation, feeling of comfort. There is.
Anyone can share, yeah.
So when I did the breathing, as you said, 5 minutes, I walked around the central auditorium, and while I was breathing, I was feeling very calm and relaxed because the thought that were in my mind before I was there, that was stopped. Like literally, that was stopped for a moment when I was focusing on my breath. And after when I stopped focusing, the thoughts are coming back in my mind. So I feel very calm at that moment, and I can feel my inner self at that time. That's what I felt. What else? When I am walking around Central Auditorium, when I am inhaling and breathing, my inner words just say, "I'm happy." I don't know why I'm saying I'm happy, but my breathing, inhaling and exhaling continuously says I'm happy. I am happy. I don't know why I am happy. Just say I am happy. I don't know why.
So actually at that time I went to the washroom.
So earlier I was very nervous. When I volunteered then, I was very nervous, but now I came up on my own. So after doing this, I was relaxed.
It's the same feeling everybody told. It's just the feeling
Talk
of
about
calm
yourself.
and composed.
Talk about yourself.
Too much like information. We were getting information about so many topics over there. So while breathing, it was just summing it up. Like it was just like it's a new session will start, and you'll gather new information from there. You'll gather more knowledge, and you'll come to know more about people when you start talking. And then when I sit down, it was relaxed, composed, and making my thoughts unicellular, like one direction, so that I don't get diverted in anything. And if it was like you said affirmations were giving, so when I was either saying the affirmation or I was either breathing more relaxedly. Brain has to do one thing, so I was breathing so that it has to be calm and composed.
So you gave us the task like we will be having this there will be a team and all. So we were discussing that we go. I was asking my friend that we go, we participate. That was the discussion over there. But then we came here seated.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I also feel relaxed.
Yeah, I'm aware of certain things that has come up as you were sharing. You talked about that being nervous, loneliness, and psychology being in it, and the adjustment difficulties here, and 1-year-old pet, which is making yourself, and being in a new kind of a situation now. So I'm just wondering whether anyone would like to talk more about oneself. We may not have opportunity for all of you to talk about yourself in detail. If somebody wants to work, they can work now. And I'm also aware that I cannot assure you the confidentiality that you may wish to have. So if certain things come up which needs more confidentiality and you don't want to, because of the trust involved, when you bring out certain things, it can be sort of traumatic for us and for others, or for me, you. So let's see whether something which you would like to work, which may be, I think you can work even without talking more about yourself. Provided if you talk about, give a clue as to what you're aware of now. So I'm looking for your awareness now, what's coming up for you now. And we have to decide who is going to work. So here.
So here is one thing I want to share it. I'm living alone. There's no family member, no friends, no mate, nothing there. I'm living alone. I have pet, she's dog and her name is Rosie. So there is a situation when you are alone and someone may miss their family member, mama, papa, brothers, and the chores between the family members. But when I brought my pet to home, and the situation is I missed her more than my family members, and then my mother, and I missed her more. Like when I'm feeling alone and like feeling lonely, I imagined that she was there and I hugged him and she will play with me and she will share there is a non-verbal communication there is that the feeling of that village is like for me that is cerebral, that is so amazing for me. Like I can't explain in a word.
Harshita.
Like Harshada.
Okay. Thanks for sharing here.
I never feel lonely.
जस्ट मुझे कभी ऐसा लगा ही नहीं कि मैं कभी अकेले, बिकॉज आई हैव अ स्किल ऑफ राइटिंग और पोइट्री, तो मैं जब भी कभी भी कुछ सिचुएशन होती है या कोई भी ऐसा होता है तो मैं बस उसको लफ्जों में और पन्ने पे उतार देती हूँ कि जस्ट राइटिंग मुझे बहुत पसंद है और मैंने मेंटल हेल्थ पे भी लिखा है, सो इफ यू एग्री तो 4 लाइन में सुना।
Oh, please, yeah, sure. Yeah.
मैंने मेंटल हेल्थ पे लिखा था कि चलो तोड़ चले ना क्रूर मानसिकता को, चलो तोड़ चले ना क्रूर मानसिकता को, जो बाधा बने उस व्यक्ति के जीवन यापन में, जो है मनोरोग से ग्रसित, समाज से निस्तारित, चलो तोड़ चले ना क्रूर मानसिकता को। It is a 4 to 5.
Can you translate? Yeah, somebody can translate it. Yeah. Yeah, say that again so others can probably translate it. Yeah. Use the mic. Use the mic.
As we are psychologists, being a psychologist, we observe a layman जो एक mental health से जो लोग स्टिग्मेटाइज करते हैं लोग, तो मैंने उन पे लिखा था कि हम लोग एक ऐसा क्यों नहीं करते कि एक जो नैरो माइंडेड लोग हैं, ये नैरो माइंडेडनेस है जो उसको तोड़ देते हैं, ब्रेक कर देते हैं नैरो माइंडेड।
Okay, narrow mindedness. Okay.
Basically पूरी पोइट्री उसी पे बेस्ड है, तो इट्स ऑल ओवर इन हिंदी, सो और 4 to 5 पैराग्राफ्स in it.
Because of lack of time, I think, would you like to work on this pet thing? Would you like to talk, would you like to work more about this pet related thing? Because I don't have enough time to ask each one of you to identify what's coming up for you. Can we agree to do that? Okay. And who wants to?
want to mention
So,
that
before, are you willing to support her? You can also ask others that whether they are willing to support you when you are working. That we don't know. You have to ask them. Okay. You tell her, not this. Tell Ashila. Yeah. Okay. So how?
Them are very supportive right now.
Can you show that kind of a support to her so that she can work? No, can you support her? Please use the mic, otherwise online people will not understand what you're talking.
सही कह रहे हैं कि अगर तुम पेट्स के लिए कुछ कर रही हो तो ये लोग तुम्हारा क्या
No,
support
no.
करेंगे?
I'm not understanding. Can you tell in English? Because we'll lose time.
मैं बता रही थी कि sir is saying that कि if you are doing for pets, then they.
No, I didn't say that. I'm asking you whether you are going to support her now when she's going to talk about herself.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we will listen to her patiently, and that will be a support.
Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
was asking you whether you can show her the support. Use the mic. Online. I'm simple thing. Can you show how you are going to support her? Physically, yeah? Fine, yeah.
Like building rapport building.
Are you willing to support her?
Saying that I can ask more questions about related to her pets.
That you can ask later, but if you are willing to support her, that's my question. Are you willing to support her?
Yes, I am willing to.
Okay, and then can you show that support? I can think of this Is it okay to touch?
A handshake or?
Yeah, let's hold our hands together. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't want to change the focus now. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Did you get the support?
No, I didn't feel intimacy and because everyone is busy and looking you and
Oh, yeah. She didn't get the
I didn't feel connected.
Yeah. So can you show her the connection? Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
With
with
a lot of
what Subhanjana suggests also may be a good idea. Yeah, go. Yeah. Please go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. Feel. Yeah. 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 Good. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah.
I wish that I could give you another pet, but but will you be able to keep it? You're living alone, right? That's why I'm asking.
Questions can come later. Are you willing to support? That's what we are talking about. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can probably can share more about what you're experiencing right now or what you're aware of now.
and right now, like it feels like we are with you and we support you. We support your loneliness. We support your aloneness. So that is a feeling.
They are supporting me.
Yes.
Is that okay? Yeah. Can you do us that way and say?
Yes, sir. So I feel that support, that everyone is with me by showing that they are my friend and they are with me with 2 years. They are
Yeah.
not.
Talk more about what you're experiencing about the pet then. Yeah.
Actually,
That's what
Zana.
Izana was saying that can I ask you more questions about the pet? You can tell more. If I told you more.
Actually, my pet, it's only 1 year now. I had a pet. So, and I'm missing more. I don't spend more time with her. I didn't get that time to spend, but it's been 2-3 days or 1 week only in a month that I'm used to live here, and my pet is in Gorakhpur, my hometown. So I didn't get much time to spend with her. But
would you mind asking you more questions about it? So
yeah, sure.
And if you're not comfortable, you can say that I don't want to answer. You're not. There's no pressure in you saying that you have to answer it.
Yes.
Because I'm aware of the situation you are in. So
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
If you're comfortable, can I ask that what do you miss? Taking care of your pet or the love of your pet?
I would say both. Like taking care of her. Like in past days, I like tomorrow. Yesterday I am with her, and it's 1 day. Not a whole 1 day. It's only 12 hours I live there at my home, and within 12 hours I bath her. Within 12 hours I feed her. So it's a both thing for me. Like it's a way of expressing my love. I'm not so much vulnerable to show my love. So it's expressing my love. And she's like,
From where did you get her? Like you adopted her, or you got her from a store or something?
Yes, my dear, don't have to ask.
I just adopt her. I buy her. Actually, there is a story behind that. My family didn't bought her with love and all. Actually, there is a very funny story as she is dog, and my family wants to guard my home. Someone guard my home. Actually, that time my home is under construction, and my family wants someone is there that guard the home. So that is the reason they bought the pet, and it's become unconditional from where to I didn't even realize, and my family didn't even realize. So actually, I have not only dog, I had cow, like cow. Actually, we have 4 cows now, and my mother is more into them, and she always just say कि तुम लोग को छोड़ो, तुम लोग नहीं खाओगे चलेगा, उन लोगों को खाना खिला दो. हाँ, उन लोगों को खाना खिला दो. She didn't how you feeling, how you're but why they are not doing, why they are not doing the thing they have to do, because there must be some reason behind that they didn't do what they do. So my mother is more focused to that, and my brother and me is more focused to the dog, and I adopted a cat, and it's for 1 month I adopted it, and unfortunately she is no more. So it was heartbreaking for me and for the family member as well, because we tried everything, but unfortunately she is no more than, and like she's really short, and she competes and sleep in my hand and on my hand and on my lap, and she continuously looking at me, and she did meow. And while she I remember when I adopted from Lucknow, so she's very sweet, and she
How does it
1 month
How does
old.
it feel for you when you are
How is it? Missing her is like why it's like why she left me. It's the feeling of why it's not the age, and it's too early. At least why she left me.
That's a question. How does it feel for you right now? Right now.
Right now, I feel yeah, sad. Sad, I feel like I'm sad and I missed her. Although it
What's
was
happening in your body now?
what?
What's happening in your body right now?
As a little sensations
Sensation in which part of you?
in my hand and in my heart.
Heart. What's happening to your heart now?
Like it's so constricted, and it's like something is putting on. It's heavy.
Heavy.
I
Acid.
missed her.
Acid.
Something is missing and something is gone.
Something is gone.
Gone.
Gone. And what's happening to your hand?
It's feeling sensation. It's feeling sensation and feeling hot.
Oh. What do you do when you feel that way?
Yeah, I distract my mind because I can't do anything. I can't take her back to me, so I distract my mind with my pet, with my family, with my friends. Currently now, the friends is my
Stay with yourself.
ability.
Stay with yourself.
So I try to distract my mind, and I think in 2 minutes I will distract.
As you said, you're living alone. So, like, how do you manage everything, like taking care and doing your studies as well as cooking and all? So, how do you take care of everything? How do you manage basically? Because, like, having a pet, you have to take care. You have to be very careful about it. So, how do you manage? I just wanted to.
No, actually, I'm living alone, and my pet was not there with me. She is not living with me. She is at home.
You just mentioned right now, like yesterday you were.
Yesterday I was in Gorakhpur. I was Gorakhpur for 12 hours.
Devas, you want to?
If you got opportunity to live with your parent for a long hours, what do you want to do with them?
Stay with the current, not stay with the right now, here and now. Yeah.
What are you feeling when you come back from Gorakhpur? What do you feel when you are leaving Gorakhpur? What is the feeling?
Actually, it's living with my family and living in my home. Actually, it's feel like breathing. Like when it's feel like breathing, like
Breathing out.
like if I exhale and inhale and feeling relaxed and calm, living with family is the same for me. And feeling releasing all stress of study, career, and everything behind, and living the moment the way I am. And that's it.
If you want to say something.
As we say कि mother lamb is a jannat, so why your pet is more loved than your mom?
Don't ask those.
I'm not
I think
comparing.
sorry. I think that may not be the yes. Still, I mean, we'll talk about what she's experiencing right now. Can you talk more about your sadness now, or how is that sadness now?
Actually, it's a bit low, and by giving all of you them and interacting them, it's really good now.
Have you imagined talking to the cat which is
No, sir.
would you like to do that and see?
No, sir. If I do it, I know I will so much indulge, and that is not good for me. If I do it this, like imagining talking to her, it's so indulgent for me, and that will cause no problem with me.
What are you afraid of?
No, I'm not afraid of, but I understand the thing that no one is no one is permanent. I feel sad. I agree with it. I feel sad. I missed him, but it's okay that I can't control something or everything in my way or the way I want. I can't control. Let them the way they are. So if my cat is not with me, it's okay. I understand the thing that it.
Would you like to do an experiment with that and see?
Like what?
Would you like to do an experiment with that and see what happens?
What happened with? Like imagine with the cat and talking to her.
Maybe.
No, sir.
No. You feel that you may not be able to contain yourself. Is that what you?
No, sir. I feel I accept the fact that she is no more. So there's, I think there's holding her is not a right thing for me. I thought no, holding her is not a. Yeah, I'm missing him. I feel sad when I remember. I feel sad when I memorize the moment when she
How's your
and
chest feeling right now?
right now what I'm feeling.
The chest, yeah, you said about heaviness earlier.
It's okay. It's all right. But
Mhm.
as you talked about mine, it's again feeling the pain.
Impact.
It's bad. So when it's back to the
And about,
situation.
how about the hand?
Yeah, it's hand is good. Hand is okay.
It's all right.
It's
The heaviness in the chest is there.
yeah, it's there and yeah, when like in between it's gone, but now it's came back.
Suppose if the pain in the chest has a voice, what is it likely to say?
You're missing,
That heaviness, yeah.
missing the moment, the time I spent. If my husband is more talkative, so yeah, I'd say that you missing and we God knows. So I just want to I had more time with her. Like it's me not it's 2 weeks only I spent with her. So I like but that is okay. That is the life and that is the truth of the life that
Can you say that louder? That's okay.
that's okay.
Can you say a bit more louder?
That's okay.
And life.
Life is like that. Many struggles and many hurdles came and gone, and you have to be stay strong and you have to be stay
I have
better.
to be strong, not you.
Yeah, I have to be stay strong and I have to be build as strong as I can.
Yeah, can you show that? That's strength.
Yes, of course I can show that.
Okay, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay, stay with that feeling. Now I'll ask others to give you a feedback as to what is happening now. Okay. So when you give the feedback, you use the word that when you were processing, when you were processing, when you were processing, how you felt, how it felt for each one of you. No, you don't have to start, and anyone can start. If you want to start first, yeah. No compulsions as to disorder that one.
So I felt that initially.
Not sir, you are
Okay.
Dr. Akshita.
Initially, I felt that you had a lot in yourself, but as you started talking to each one of us, not only your friend or someone, to the strangers, like women sitting beside you, stranger. As you started talking to everyone of us, you ended out. So now, okay, I guess, as you said, at the end, in the starting, you were feeling heavy. In the middle, it was like okay, and at the end, it is good. So I think it is a form of catharsis, not the extreme form of catharsis, but it is.
Don't go for interpretation. Yeah.
Yes.
Just give a feedback as to how what is happening to you. Also, you can say. Actually, as you were processing, yeah.
I felt like at first you controlled your feelings to not to share too much or like get more emotional, what I felt at first. But when
And instead of but you say and. Instead of but you use and.
and when we started talking with you, you must felt relaxed because your mind diverted, as you said. Well, I divert my mind and not think that. So I felt that.
Starting, you feel very sadness and very happiness, and you are not trying to speak more about your pet.
Tell her, yeah.
But during the session, during the time spent with more people, you are talking about your pet, and then you feel relaxed, and more relaxed. And at the end, I feel that you are more relaxing in your body, in your mind, your emotions.
Initially, you felt heavy, as you said, you felt heavy, heart was heavy, and as you were asking questions, talk about it, now you're feeling light. There's no sensation right now.
I could understand what you felt related to your loss because I can connect with that. But when you open up, so you felt relaxed. So
I guess opening up for something you lost is not easy. Like there was a wave of emotions, first you were like calm, describing, but then all the reminiscences, memories were coming back as to why you want to, the feeling of losing someone close to us was hitting you, the memories came back. So you're controlling yourself, then you were composing yourself, you were having goosebumps and everything. I was literally watching your skin that you were holding it back, so that holding back your tears actually, when you were missing so much. You made a span of memories with that pet, like with that person or with that living being, so much to so that you have so many things that are coming back, hitting your mind very hard. So you were controlling it, and then again, as Sir was saying, and continuously everything was happening with you, you have maintained your composure and then it's nice. It's not, there's not really believe it. I mean, like, if you are staying here, you are still now, as I'm talking to you, still now thinking of that pet, because obviously you've come up with the topic and it is hitting hard, obviously. But life has to go on. Sorry, sir. And life has to go on, and
Yeah.
it has to, like, there's this much kind of emotion that you're feeling right now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
In the beginning, you control your tears and emotions and all. So, but when you expose everything, you can now you are relaxed.
Would you like to say something to them as a group? Would you like to express something? Because for their support, would you like to? Mike is.
First thing I would like to say thank you so much.
Would you like
It's
to go to each one and say the thanks?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, so how do you like to close this?
Really fun.
No, not verbally. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Maybe you can stand also, yeah, right. Yeah. What would you like to do now? Yeah. Once more? Yeah. If you want to get closer, we can do that, yeah. Okay. How much more time do we have, madam? How much more time do we have? Okay, fine. Yeah. Slides. Anyone would like to ask any question as to what was happening? Or? Yeah. Not this one. Can you go to the next slide, please? Next set of slides. Here are the mics. Some volunteers for distributing my idea. I'll count this one. No, I want the other set of slides as well. Let's read it here. Yeah. What's the question?
Sir, I don't have any question, but I have
Not working. So anybody who's got a question, can you give the mic to? Yeah. I think something is working. Yeah. This is anybody, any question, please? No questions?
any questions.
Otherwise, I'll start asking questions.
Anyone?
What did you learn from what was happening? What did you learn from what was happening, or what did you guess as to what was happening? Pardon? Yeah.
I think what happened was a form of group support. So sometimes when you open up, so first of all, what happened initially was rapport building. So when everyone started opening about themselves, everyone started feeling more comfortable. Everyone was sharing about themselves. So it was not that only one person was sharing. So when you build an environment where everyone is sharing about themselves, you start feeling more and more comfortable with those people, and you start wanting to open up more. And as time progressed, we saw her opening more up about her pets, and there was more emotional support through non-verbal cues like nodding your head, and especially at the beginning, like how the rapport was established with shaking hands. That played a very integral role in establishing trust. And later, when she was experiencing, she felt comfortable enough to go through, even though she was at the beginning trying to not feel her emotions, like someone said in the she was trying to not think about it, but as time went on, she talked about it and she felt better. So it was in short, it was a form of like a group support where you get different perspectives. Sometimes when you look at a loss from one perspective, you might not be able to cope with it. But when you listen to other people talk about it and relate to it, it helps you deal with the emotions much better.
Yeah, I think you've summed up in a very nice manner. I do not know who's sitting right next to me. Oh, okay, you are there. I'm trying to place where you are. Okay. No issues. I just yeah. What is working? I think whether because of the speakers this is great. Yeah, Dr. Farah was asking me to show some kind of a exposure to gestalt therapy. That's what I thought that from. It is an integrative therapy. So I thought that I'll share about it. And this is a gestalt prayer. If you can read it, it's fine. Oh. Mic. There were 3 mics. What happened? I think without wasting time, I'll do that. I do my thing and you do your thing. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you are not in this world to live up to mine. I think yesterday somebody was asking me about the expectations. One of the faculty members, and he was from the faculty of English. And you are not in this world to live up to mine. You are you and I am I. And if by chance we find each other, it's beautiful. If not, it can't be helped. for people in relationship, I think you have to be sharing this prayer with your partners also, because a lot of things, we're right now. You have felt that you and I crossing the boundaries, or so this is one of the. Later, therapists, Gestalt therapists would say that if it can't be helped, then what's the use of therapists? We are there to help them out. So that thinking is also there. But this is one of the prayers or slogans which was written by Fritz Perls, who is the founder of Gestalt therapy. Word Gestalt means, for I think people from outside the realm. Thank you. Thank you for reminding. I became aware of it. So, Gestalt is a German word, which means that it's talking about the holistic thing, an integration of members as contrast with the summation of the parts. So, I just wanted to see, in a group, you can see how it comes up as a Gestalt. It's not as one person doing it. So, it's a very, if you want to Gestalt, group is always better, and in India, I think we need more and more group therapists, so that we can reach more people, especially in campuses. Since you are, I think I saw the students, Dean of Students Welfare. I think you need to tell them, Madam, that we can arrange group therapy for students from different faculties, like either from medicine or dentistry or whichever. Maybe a lot of students need to talk about it. You might feel that what Ashita brought was a very simple thing, but how the wound can cause to the person. Only Sri, what is your name? I'm trying to.
Shubhanjana.
I have a problem with the names. Only Shubhanjana could, probably from Shubhanjana said it was very clear as how a loss can affect an individual in different ways. We may have, pets may be a small thing, but when it reminds you of different things, that's what, loss of anything, loss of people, loss of acts, different things it can stir up. So that's the Gestalt is all about. It's also called as an organismic need. So there is a need within me. Yeah, I think somebody talked about the water. That's an organismic need in me to get water. So I take the water and have it without distracting. If you remember, Ashita was trying to distract from making contact with the loss. Do you give the freedom to talk about the process which went on there? No. Do you give me permission to talk about it?
Yes, sir.
Your face is. This is again in the Gestalt. You look for the obvious. What is there in the obvious? And I touched Shubhanjana. I could sense it. That was obvious that the hands are cold. Right? So, is that the reason that you also smiled at that time, or no? Okay, you had some other thing that came out.
No. I was just going to ask you why you pointed out my hands. So then when I talked about it, it was because your hands are too cold, sitting in the AC for too long. So that is, I guess, one was the point that I guess Sir pointed out to you.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of simple things, it brings a lot of things. The way you sit brings a lot of things. The way the postures are very important, that which again is from the Gestalt. So this is again one of the students when I did a workshop in Shimoga in Karnataka. I found this on the wall, which was made by. What does it look like? Huh? 3? That's not Rorschach. Just give me your responses. Yeah, a couple of more responses. 3. Okay. And what do you see on the top? Colorful leaves. Okay. Can you go closer and see what actually it is? Can you just try? Madam, Rosa, sorry. Okay, colors, not leaves, right? Yeah, it is not leaves, but it appears like a leaf. Leaves and the tree. So that's the gestalt thing that you get, talk about. Individually, if you just put the painting, it doesn't look like this, yeah. And when a need is met, the gestalt is completed and the individual is free to move on to addressing new needs as space is created for this to surface. So there was an organic need. I don't think that we allowed that to express fully in what was happening here. I went in the trap of the person saying that I distracted. So that is something which we usually do. In Gestalt, we make the person come into contact with that particular thing, which helps the person to move on, resolve and move on. And this is a little bit of history about Gestalt, which may not be of much use. Do you want to know that? This is not really. Does it have a pointer? Pointer? Let's go into the next one. Yeah, this. Yeah, this is Fritz Perls, which I talked about, and this is Laura Perls. This is Paul Goodman. And this is Hefferline. And you have Jerry Cogan and his wife Billy. Which this this is Jerry Cogan and they were my trainers actually, Jerry Cogan and Willie. Jerry is no more. They had an institute in Germany where I had the opportunity to be with them for a workshop for 2 weeks. And then they conducted a workshop in India because they were interested in integrating with the Indian thought. We don't have time to talk about that, how it all went, yeah. 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 No, not from the perspective, Gestalt perspective, yeah. Yeah. The one which has, when we talk about the whole is related to what is experienced in the body. I'll come to that probably when you see the next slide. Use the mic, I think others may not hear what you're saying. Because it's online, so people may not listen. There are different theories. That's what I was trying to say. If I have to shorten this, there are several theories which are integrated into forming the Gestalt therapy. So one of them is the field theory, which we often talk about here.
Sir, as the tree and colorful leaves, it was very clear. But out of that, I was just perceiving that the lady, and she was a very beautiful lady with a necklace, and with the necklace wearing, and the man, and with the like a body build was this much, and in between like there was a vase with a flower, and we were standing.
So this was the picture I was perceiving out of this. So could be right or could not be right? What would be like?
That's how you perceive it. You know, that's the thing of Gestalt. You know, when we talk about, we see things
like
we see things not things as they are, but we see things as we are. We see things as we are. We don't see things as the thing is how the
so
thing
is
is.
it like a Rorschach, like a perception, like a Rorschach?
No.
Not a like that.
No.
It's not a like that.
No, not like that. It's if you have read about Gestalt psychology, parts becoming as a whole, or
similarity, assimilation, proximity.
Exactly,
These are the
and the
features
knowledge
that-
before that. So you were talking about the necklace, and I don't think anybody has talked about the necklace. Maybe somebody would have said it, but may not have shared it. I've not asked all of them. So the important thing is not that one, you know. The Gestalt is not what we are talking about when it comes to a person. We talk about the whole person, not about a particular thing. That's what I was trying to say. So if you talk about my sadness, how that sadness affects my body is more important. That is also important. It's not only the emotional level, it's at the different levels it happens. Like every organism has an innate capacity for organismic self-regulation. And organism is in a position to adapt creatively to change internal and external conditions. I think Akshita was talking about creatively adjusting to 5 years being here. That was a struggle. At the same time, she could do that. So the body gets adjusted to it. The person from a cold weather gets adjusted to a hot weather here. So that's a kind of a creative adjustment. And this is something which you need to be aware of when it comes to Gestalt therapy. If you're working with it, or even otherwise, you need to be aware that painful emotions manifest themselves in the body in the form of a muscular armor. Did you see that in what was going on here?
Yes, sir. So heaviness in chest, you have mentioned that.
Yeah. Heaviness in the chest, or even in the hands, or I don't know whether the coldness in the hands, different things could be there. Because this is something which, when people, they tell story with the experience of the clients, but you yourself can see whether you're sitting comfortably now. Are you sure?
I'm feeling a bit cold.
Okay. And that makes you. Yeah, and I can see that's the way. So it's not a painful emotion, what I'm saying. So if the body gets into a different state, then you have that kind of things. And emotions, if it is not released at the appropriate time, the death, not addressing the death at the right time, or different kinds of trauma. One of the things which we see in India is a report such as more than 56% of our children are abused, psychologically or sexually or different physically. So that's something which I've been telling that only the psychologists can attend to that. And especially women can attend to that, because they should understand the feelings of young children who undergo through that. So I was talking about this, you need to undergo through your own therapy for that before you start helping with other people, if you have had an uncomfortable or unfinished business. So that's one of the things we talk about, unfinished business. And the somatic and body work is that I will skip those things because client-centered approach, people who said, you are the client-centered person, right? So that's also integrated into Gestalt therapy, because the way we relate to the other people, that for a respectful dialogue, therapeutic alliance, somebody was asking what is a therapeutic relationship, facilitative therapeutic relationship, these things are very much needed. And phenomenological literacy, this is also very important, because when we talk about phenomenology, is there anyone who is afraid of an insect? Yeah. Which insect? Every insect, lizard, yeah. Yeah, what is the insect that you have?
Bumblebee.
Huh?
That black bug that flies with so much sound.
Cockroach?
Bumblebee.
Bug. Oh, okay. Lucknow special? No, we also have different kinds of bugs. Yeah. Simple things, but you can see people saying the lizard, they jump. Huh? Yeah, they jump to the bed, jump onto the bed. Different things are there. So, see, there is a real field as well as there is a ontological field. Right now, when I talk about any insect, there is a jerk over there, right? Yeah, there's no lizard here or any insect here. At the same time, you have already created a field in which you have placed a list of insect. So we need to handle that. That's what I was asking. Would you like to experiment with that and see? This group is too large and there's a lot of distractions. So it's not comfortable to work with those kind of things. You know? I've got a bag with different stuff where you can work, provided there's kind of you want to work on something. Okay, let's see. Tell Madam. Madam was telling that we'll have another opportunity also. Yeah. All living things, organisms exist in a context or field. I was always referring to that from the yesterday onwards. That's the field, that's the context that we have. So that context has to be addressed, and what in the field is more prominent for me is more important. If you look at the 8 of you there, Sakshi, are you aware of this thing when you were in the group, the figure in the field? You can easily relate to what was happening there. Who was the figure in that?
So the person who was venting out was the figure.
Figure first, and that rest was the field. Yeah, and that was the field. And for that person, which was the figure?
Pets. The pet.
The pet.
Yeah, which pets? You know, different pets are talked about.
So the dog, particularly the dog.
Cat.
Yeah, you have to listen carefully. That's again a facilitative thing in relationship. You have to listen carefully as to what is happening to assimilate all the details that come. So thank you for that, sir. So, and that person's experience is explored in the context of one situation or field. And there were efforts to divert from that. That's what I said, that let's not ask why your mother and all those kind of things. You know, the figure dissipates, and then we are not able to focus on work on what is there. Yeah. Okay, so they considers organism and the environment in constant contact, and the change in one part affects the total of all the others. Yeah. Okay. Any other thought? Any questions? Because I don't want to. 2:30 we will finish. Yes. Any questions? No. It's away from psychoanalysis because we don't interpret it. Somebody was trying to interpret it. You were in the group. Somebody was giving an interpretation. I said, please, that's against the Gestalt therapy. We don't interpret it. I see the postures, the way you sit, and I make an assumption of it, but I don't interpret it. Did this happen to your life, or this has happened to your life, and that's why you're behaving like this? But I look for the obvious, and if you are interested in O'Leary is the person who was integrated person-centered approach in Gestalt therapy. If you are interested, you have taken it. And as I mentioned, my trainers have tried with Ayurveda, shamanism, and there is Indian concept of Gestalt. That's very interesting. S.K. Ramachandra Rao, in the morning I mentioned, he had written about it, and I had also written about it. It's very interesting. So I will probably, can anyone read this? Say it, read that loud. All. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of? Yeah. What does M stand for? Money. Okay. Anybody else? Mother. Huh? Myself. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now A. Acceptance, committed therapy. Okay. See, yeah. Acceptance. Yes. Any other sound there? Huh? Appreciate. Appreciation. Oh, okay, okay. For me? Okay, interesting. Yeah. Now, yen. No. Oh, what? No. Okay. This again? A. So what did I show you? Can anyone put all the sounds together and say what it is? Mana. What does it mean? What does it mean? Bengali. Mana?
Mana, like no, means no.
Mana means no.
No.
Not mind.
Mana.
Mana. No. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. No, mana. See, individually, these sounds do have a separate meaning, but when it put together, it has a different meaning. So this is what is written in Panini language. 5,000 years before this has been recorded. The linguistic gestalt in linguistic. If you get across S.K. Ramachandra's article, it will be really good. Okay. I'm not going to that. This is a different area altogether. This is again, you will find the gestalt getting connected there. The physical is there. This is something which, Madam, since you are here, I think that I thought that I will not. Yeah. So, this one. No. You're familiar with this?
Yes, sir. Panchkosh.
Panchkosh, yeah. You're familiar with that. Can you explain to what your experiences are now? Actually, do you want to say something related to this? Because only when you undergo through that kind of an experience, you can see to which koshas it is belonging. Who was talking about anxiety in the other room? I know that was. Yeah. Yeah. What? Do you mind me asking you a couple of questions? Okay. When you say anxiety, where do you feel that anxiety? Yeah, please. Can you explain what you experience as anxiety?
Now
Yeah.
I'm feeling anxiety.
You're feeling?
Now I'm feeling anxiety.
Now she's feeling anxiety.
She's anxious. She's anxious.
Now
I'm anxious.
You're anxious. Yeah. What is happening to you? That's what I'm asking.
So my hands are shaking.
Okay.
And so my face is shaking.
Okay. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Can you help me to get there? Yeah. So in this, which kosha it's related to? Annamaya kosha. Okay. So can I ask a couple of more questions to you? What are you aware of? What are you aware of now? You're blank. So you're standing, right? Yeah, and you're blank because of?
Because you're asking.
Questions, yeah. You're aware of the people around? Yeah, so people around are there, and so what do you feel about it?
and you are listening to me, and feeling that I'm not able to answer you.
Okay. So that's a thought that I'm not able to answer you. So where does that go? Is it Manomaya or Vijnanamaya? Yeah, I think this is an old slide of mine. Which can I have the pointer? So when I press the pointer, it's jumping. That's why I'm slightly scared. Can you just press it point? This one. Yeah. Oh, see, that's. I think I have my hands are slightly. Yeah, you just hold on to that Vijnanamaya question. Yeah. See, no, Vijnanamaya, intellectual. See, this is actually cognitive also because Vijnanamaya, Dr. Radhakrishnan translates this as intellect. Some people would translate it as consciousness. So no one from psychology field has interpreted it. So we need to understand what does this question, what are the functions of this question. Manomaya question is related to the feelings and the emotions. What is that feeling that you have right now? Anxious. So that anxious that as a feeling would come to the Manomaya question. The thought others are watching would go there. How is your breathing? How is your breathing now? Fast. So where does it go? Pranamaya question. See, it's very easy to understand this from this, and then I'm not asking what other things because I want to connect it with a spiritual question. There could be certain kind of things which are you aware of any spiritual related issues coming in now? No. Some people would probably talk about the guilt that they have. So the guilt, where does that guilt come from? Anandamaya question. So it's not a very can you connect to that connectedness? The connectedness is very important. So what I have, please. Thank you. I'm sorry that if I made you slightly more anxious by making sharing this. So you need to be aware of this. Is a very good example to understand what is happening with the koshas. And in therapy, we need to address these. Suppose if somebody says mostly of the physical maya, then you focus on the anamaya kosha related therapy. If it's cognitive, then you go to the cognitive one. And if it's a spiritual, sometimes you may have to go to the religious or spiritually related therapy. I don't have time to explain all those things. Yeah.
It's slightly more connected to the upper, bigger.
Yeah, beyond. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. You have my email ID and the number, so if you have any questions or questions, or you can even connect to me with the Indian Psychologist Network, which I have already shared. Thank you for working with me patiently.
Kindly fill the feedback. All of you, I have given the link.
One or two can give me a feedback straight away.
If anybody wants to give feedback now.
Critical feedback.
Anybody wants to give a feedback?
Thank you so much, sir, for such an interactive and enlightening session on integrative therapies. Our students have definitely today learned the art of combining proportions of different therapies to provide a holistic and integrated therapy. I would now like to invite Dr. Muhammad Jasimuddin Khan sir to present the bouquet to Professor Sam Manickam sir.
Wait, okay.
Oh, okay.
We will now proceed for lunch and we'll have session 3 at 3 p.m. sharp. The third session will be taken by Dr. Anjali Gupta, who will be talking about meditation and yoga therapy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
So first of all, I am going to say Jazakallah to my Zeva ma'am, and thank you that you have invited me in such a grand institution like Integrative University. And this is the first time I visited here and finding a very beautiful the place as well as the infrastructure and the teaching faculties as well as various departments here. So the topic which is assigned to me, allotted to me, that is yoga, mindful and meditation. Why and how, I don't know. Because I'm a clinical psychologist and I am a cognitive behavior therapist or like various techniques I use with the patients. But as a part of our routine with the patients, I conduct the session in normal cell. Why yoga is important? Why meditation is important? Why mindfulness is important? Why? So can I stay here? It's fine. So, and I have seen that the youngsters, though out of 100, 30% students or youngsters, teenagers, adolescents, late adolescents, and they are going towards the spirituality, whether they are in the field of psychology or not psychology. When we talk about the mental health, so what is the definition of the mental health? Where the physical, emotional or mental, psychological, social and spiritual well-being. It is not merely an absence of disease. So spiritual well-being. Nowadays, stresses are high and coping ability is going down and down because of digital era, modernization, urbanization, and technology in modern India. So stresses they are facing. When in our time, children were not facing depression, anxiety, stress, feeling of boredomness, and feeling of emptiness, and feeling of many things. But now they are facing it. So when they are facing it, and they are trying to overcome by own manner. So how they are trying to overcome? How? They're trying their own fashion. As Dr. Manickam, he was like explaining the Gestalt method. Similarly, the children or the adolescents or the teenagers, and they are applying mechanisms by their own way of perception, by own way of cultural aspect, peer pressure, and many other dimensions in various ways they are. So what I wanted to say, they are consuming many things. They are consuming many things. Consuming, first of all, they're consuming mobile. This is also consumption. Blue screen consumption. So consumption of mobile and consumption of what? Various drugs. Dilator, weed. There's a new term, weed. Ganja to humne pehle suna tha, but now we are hearing is a weed. They are taking weed. Diluter, whitener. They are using whitener because they are studying. So whitener is available in a very often or easy. So they are trying to overcome their depression, their anxiety, their panic attack, and their examination fear, or there are so many feeling of mental health issues, and they are trying to overcome in that way. But because of the certain aspects, many psychiatrists or many psychologists, they thought there's the origin of spirit connectedness. As Dr. Sam Manickam, he was also discussing about the connectedness. So connectedness with the self, connected with the various part of nature, with the family, connected with the family, connected with the studies, connected with the a universe is important. So spiritual aspect become very important. So considering all this, yoga term came with My India is a healthy India. Mera Bharat, Swasth Bharat. And I was part of this campaign in 2009. There are many schools, colleges, universities, jails, Rotary Club, and disabilities. And I visited many places in 2009. 45 days it was a journey, and the grand finale was in Bombay. And so this is what we wanted here. This is what Zeba ma'am, she wants here. That not only the academic study is important, important is your mental health, your peace of mind, happiness, contentment, satisfaction, which is not there. Is it so? Ho raha hai aaj? Everything is there, but not. So, around it is said that yoga, the origin of yoga is a Rig Veda. But after that, the Bhagavad Gita, yoga, there is a Karma yoga, it is said. And then after Bhagavad Gita, there are the various origin. And then after that, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, Ashtanga yoga, that is 8 steps of yoga. Patanjali is very famous, where the yum I'm going to tell about. And then the Gandhiji, greatest movement of India. Gandhiji, he also applied the philosophy of yoga, where he applied the non-violence, brahmacharya, Shuddhan, like that. So this is also part of yoga. When we talk about yoga, the Sanskrit word, it is said that emerged from the Sanskrit word, yuj. So what is the meaning of yuj? The connection, jod, yog. So the connection with the word, connection with what, as I already said. So in a various means, like a physical means, what is happening today, many people, they are connecting with the physical means. Isko kehte hain physical yoga, physical aspect. Physical yoga means they are very much like a passion, they have a passion to rush to the gym. So, as I was saying, that I'm not criticizing, but I am saying that there are well, they are very much focused on the physical aspects. So that is why they are going to the gym. हम gym जा रहे हैं. So what you are doing it, you are handling the physical aspect, the outer surface. As again I would take name Professor Sam Manickam, that he was showing on that the 7 steps or the 5 steps. So outer layer. Second is like the mental level. So what I am going to tell about the popularity of yoga was given by Ramdev ji. And after Ramdev ji, because it was disappeared. It came around thousands years back, but came into this market, in our these are the points I am covering. You can see purpose, types of yoga, benefits, difference of yoga and meditation, visualization, deep breathing, imagery, and the meditation experience. As origin of yoga we are talking about now, Baba Ramdev, I took your name, and after that, like the importance of yoga, importance of mindfulness, importance of meditation is recognized by Modi ji. And that is why June month, 21st of June, is declared as an International Yoga Day. So can't you clap it? This is for our health, holistic health, as a Gestalt approach. We need to be holistically healthy. So not only a physical level, but also in an inner level too. So yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline. This is a spiritual discipline. It is also not related with any religion. This is a much more important aspect to understand. Because I have observed when I was going this campaign in 2009, My India and Healthy India, whenever I used to talk about yoga and meditation, the people think about कि पूजा पाठ करने वाले आ गए खड़े हो गए, आरती करने वाले खड़े हो गए, मंत्र पढ़ने वाले खड़े हो गए. I am not interested in this. कुछ लोग कहते थे साफ साफ, I am not interested in this. I don't want to do meditation and all. I am this and that. And few of them, they stood like on the class, कि मैं ये इस धर्म की हूँ. So I am not going to follow like a meditation. But it's not depending upon like the religion. It is a spiritual discipline, a spiritual science, and which has a focus on bringing harmony between mind and body. But I added mind, body, and soul. It is an art and science of healthy living. Already I told the yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root, that is a yoga. Yoga karmesu kaushlam. Yoga is excellence in action, seeking peace within the haptic peace of life. That is a yoga, the actual meaning of yoga. Yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is stillness of the mind until it rests in state and the utter tranquility, state of mind and the utter tranquility. So this is a yoga. Yoga therapy is a mind-body practice that focuses on our physical, emotional, and mental health. The practice uses movement. This yoga practice includes movement, mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, breathing exercises to help you relax and relieve stress, as well as manage underlying conditions or symptoms in addition to treat a healthcare provider. And this is like a few pics you can see. Like this is my department, this is the hospital.
where the physical exercises I have shown here, and a few of the students I am going to call you after the presentation. The benefits of yoga. What are the benefits of yoga? Can you tell about the benefits of yoga? Can you tell about the benefits of yoga? For the students, number one is a concentration, mindful. They become relaxed also. A lot of thoughts comes in their mind. There are a lot of conflicts in their mind. Clarity of thoughts and clarity into the mind. And that also helps in the memorization, helps in the retrieval of the memory subject, boost academic performance, alleviate stress and anxiety, promote mindfulness, improve core strength, enhance well-being, build resilience, develop motor skills, and helping in your health too. And these are the 10 amazing benefits of yoga, as already tell you. But it also has a good effect in your eye, even the muscles of your body, increase motivation and productivity too, and sleep also. If when you are going to do yoga, then you have to have some precautions because of the few exercises where you can't do because of the certain reasons. If you have high blood pressure, you have a glaucoma, have a sciatica, have arthritis. So it's few of the techniques you have to avoid, though you can go ahead a few simple exercises. The word meditation. So yoga and meditation seems to be similar. But there's a difference. Meditation is derived from the Latin word medere, meaning to heal. Certainly meditation's healing process emotionally, mentally, and physically. Ultimate goal of meditation is to attainment of super consciousness and peace of mind. So meditation, Maslow's theory was what it was?
Hierarchy of needs.
Hierarchy of needs. And what was the highest hierarchy in the last hierarchy? Self-actualization. Very nice. Clapping. So self-actualization is also connected with the attainment of realization of the self, connection with the self, experiencing of the self, relating with the self, and accordingly you act with the self-understanding. So this is what yoga. Types of yoga. There's a Hatha yoga, Bhakti yoga, Karma yoga, Raj yoga, guided meditation, and Ashtanga yoga. Other practices practice self-awareness, prayers, Saral meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, transcendental meditation. And other types of yoga is a Shiva yoga, Buddhist yoga, Vipassana, Panch Namaskara, Kriya yoga, Vipassana meditation, Brahma Kumari's Raj yoga meditation, Chinmay meditation, Ashtanga yoga, Patanjali's Maharishis Mahesh Yogi meditation. And these are a Ashtanga yoga, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi's meditation is Yam, Niyam. What are the other one? Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharana, and Samadhi. So this is the best. So Maharishis Mahesh Yogi covered all aspects. Physical, psychophysical, mental, and spiritual. All aspects he covers. So where I am going to conduct a few sessions with you and going to make you to do few exercises. How yoga helps in the recovery of dead cells and the brain. Like a dementia, Alzheimer's. But Alzheimer happens, dementia happens in what age?
Old age. After 60.
After 60, it was said. But nowadays, you see, many children, they say, अरे मम्मी मैंने कहाँ भूख लगती है मुझे मिल नहीं रही है मम्मी मैंने वो देखो कहाँ नोट्स रख दिए समझ नहीं आ रहा है मैंने फोन कहाँ रख दिया गाड़ी की चाबी कहाँ रख दी what it is kind of a, not a Alzheimer, not a dementia, but kind of a forgetfulness. So the forgetfulness because I'm not focused. So I'm not focused, so my brain is also working the same way. So when you do yoga and exercises or the meditation, so dopamine receptors gets activated. Androgen, the positive hormones activated and release the stress hormones. What are the stress hormones?
Cortisol.
Very nice. So you're intelligent. So clap for yourself. But also depends upon like a mindset. So mindset is the assumptions and presumptions. If you're going to sit for yoga and meditation or mindfulness, but you have a that I'm in a hurry, I cannot sit like a 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can sit only for 1 single minute or 2 minutes. So what you have given to your mind?
Barrier. A barrier.
आपने पहले से barrier, you made a barrier. You block yourself to experience in a deeper level. So what you are doing it? You have given that only I am going to sit for a 1 minute. But ma'am has taken a lot of time to sit there. So what is happening? It used to happen in my class. What used to happen? By 9:30 the students enter to my room and they just got the like attendance done, and then after that there's a round, and, and after that they want to visit to the OPD. They have wanted to visit to OPD, but I said now we are going to sit for a meditation and exercise. वैसे क्या हो गया? मुंह बन गया. Oh, मैम ना इतना सारा टाइम लेने जा रही है. It is wasting my time. This is wasting my time. Is it so? मेरा time waste हो रहा है. I should have gone to the OPD, but ma'am is saying that you come and sit here and I am going to have a session for meditation and a few exercises. So, I have noticed it. That is why I am sharing with you. So then they have a presumptions. I have come for 1 week. Suppose the Integral University, they have visited to my place and they have come for 1 week or 5 days and ma'am has sent you only for sit for 10 minutes and ma'am is taking more than 10 minutes because ma'am to chali gayi us deep meditation mein, and ma'am is not coming back and the students is looking by like opening their eye whether ma'am is let her ma'am come down, so I should move like that. So, but what happens initially? They are compelled to do. They are compelled to do. They are asked to do. But when they are going to leave my department at the end of the session, I think so. The students are sitting here. And then not many, but few of them, they have experience. They experience a very good sense. And they experience the inner core value. They experience the energy. They experience the positive energy. They feel enlightened. They feel empowered. They feel confident. So this is what like a brain and the fixed brain. So what is this like a meditation? As already I have told you, connection between the soul and the Supreme Soul, where I am going to tell about the Raj Yoga, and then after Raj Yoga, I am going to demonstrate to you, or like a few of the students, I am going to call you, what are the exercises, how you can go for, and what are the meditation, how you can like experience. So, as the self-actualization, we were talking about a self-actualization. So, what is a self? If I ask who you are, who am I? This is the self-esteem question. First, if you have studied, what is the self-esteem? What is the self-esteem? Did you experience? Did you study? पढ़ा है आप लोगों ने? पढ़ा है? तो सबसे पहले उसमें पूछते हैं self-esteem में. क्या कहते हैं self-esteem में? Who you are. आप क्या हो? So there are 3 things. Whether how you are looking, this is you. What you are thinking, this is you. Or what is the inner psyche, this is you. Not a separate segment you are. You are composed of all three. But composed of all three, outer, inner, and that is the mind, and third is the psyche. But the thing is, the psyche is an energy. Psyche is a life energy. Psyche is a life energy. You can see that psyche is known as a, initially, that is history of psychology if you have studied. History of psychology if you have studied. What was the definition of psychology? Study of behavior. सोल था, साइकी ही स्टार्ट आया, स्टार्ट साइकी से ही हुआ, स्टार्ट साइकी से हुआ, बट बिहेवियर कहा गया, एंड देन आफ्टर बिहेवियर
एंड
माइंड कहा गया, स्टडी ऑफ माइंड, स्टडी ऑफ बिहेवियर एंड स्टडी ऑफ द सोल. सो व्हाट द सोल इज, व्हाट द सोल इज, जैसे ही हम सोल की बात करते हैं वैसे ही हमें भूत दिखाई देने लगता है. Is it? पिक्चरों की वो सफेद वस्त्र में आई पहने हुई एक छाया सी, हाँ आ रही है. That is so. That is so. आई, हाँ? Is it so? हमारे बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स कहते हैं, मैम मैं तो यही समझती हूँ, this is the soul, है ना? The soul. लेकिन बात भी करते हैं, गुड सोल होती है, इविल सोल होती है, प्योर सोल होती है. We used to talk like that, ना? The soul is not a chaya, or soul is not a devil, or soul is not any kind of a bhoot. Soul is an energy. That is a life energy. And that life energy is running this body. And life energy has a segment. That is a mind, intellect, and the personality traits. These all about the psychology subject. So, soul has a three dimensions or three faculties. Mind. Mind means, what is a mind? How we are going to get benefited by meditation and mindfulness. The mind is going to be benefited by mindfulness and meditation. So what is a mind? We can discuss about the mind and then we can go, because very soon it is going to finish my theory part. So what is a mind? What is a mind? Can you share? What is a mind?
Ma'am?
Yes?
Ma'am, the thinking part of the brain.
Very nice. Thinking part. Clap. For her, just clap. Then what next? What next? One is the thinking. Yes. And the next? Thinking means thoughts. Thoughts may be the positive. Thoughts may be negative. Thoughts may be neutral. Waste thoughts. There are the 4 types of thoughts. Positive, negative, neutral and waste. These are the thoughts. It is being said, Gautam Buddha ने अपने उसमें बोला कि हजारों लड़ाइयां लड़ना आसान है, लेकिन मन की लड़ाई लड़ना, मन में आए हुए विचारों से लड़ना आसान नहीं है. It is next to impossible. So this is the mind. Mind में it is कहते हैं, it is a team. Mind has a team. T-E-A-M. T means thoughts. T means thoughts. E means
emotions.
Yes. E means emotions. Emotions regulates by
motivation.
And what? Yes. Zeva ma'am के लिए तालियां. Emotions is regulated by our thought process. That is CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. Where how the thoughts are coming to your mind, similarly, the emotions is going to be affected. So that is the emotions. And number 3 is A, attitude. What is your attitude towards the other person, those sitting in front of you, the attitude. And then M means memory. Memory is a retrograde memory and intrograde memory, like the memories. So these are the 4 faculties, and intellect. What is the intellect? Because very deep meaning you are going to get by meditations. What is the intellect? What does intellect do?
Problem solving.
Yeah, very good. Clapping. Decision making. What does the intellect do? It decides what is a good, what is a bad. That is the intellect. And when you choose, like कहते हैं मेरा मन मानता ही नहीं है, मेरा मन पिक्चर जाने का मन कर रहा है, रात में मुझे पता है मेरा ये गोल है कि मुझे अपने आप को फिट रखना है, बट मेरा तो आइसक्रीम खाने का मन कर रहा है. So whatever is a domineering, if the intellect is domineering, you are going to win, you are going to achieve your goal. If your mind is domineering, then your mind is going to overrule on your intellect. So अगर चोरी करने का मन है, ये गुलदस्ता रखा है, चुरा लूं, अपने घर में सजा लूंगी. हाँ, आ रहा है, ये मन में आ रहा है, हाँ ब्यूटीफुल है, कोई देख नहीं रहा है ना, ये मन में आ रहा है. अब इंटेलेक्ट क्या कह रहा है, अरे नहीं, कहीं स्टेज में है, टेबल पे है, गेस्ट आए, हो सकता है गेस्ट जाने वाले हो, तो ये गुलदस्ता अपने साथ लेकर जाए. एक मन में थॉट आया, इंटेलेक्ट आया, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत सुंदर है, मेरा वॉल्स जो है खाली रखा है घर पे. ये आया, जब ये आया तो क्या हुआ तो इधर उधर नजर गई, सब अरे इवनिंग की टी में पहुंचे हुए, उठा लो. और क्या किया, उठा लिया. अब जब टी के ब्रेक के बाद सब आए तो देखा, जो गेस्ट लेना चाह रहे थे, देखिए मेरा गुलदस्ता गायब है. तो आपका क्या, आपके किस मन ने काम किया, माइंड ने या इंटेलेक्ट ने? माइंड ने. सो दिस इज द माइंड. Intellect also has a 3 types of wisdom. Intellect means wisdom. So intellect means what type of the wisdom? What type of the wisdom intellect has? Number 1 is an emotional wisdom. Number 2 is a rational wisdom. That is the intellect. Or number 3 is a wisdom itself is a wisdom. Emotional, rational, and wisdom. If you are going to take decision on the basis of emotions, on the rationality, you are giving rationality. So what you are going to do, the action is going to depend on that intellect. And if you are going to use your intellect on the basis of like a rational, so rational accordingly you are going to behave or act. So like a 3 types of a intellect. Number 1 is emotional, number 2 is a rational, number 3 is a wisdom. These are the intellect. And how you are going to behave in a particular manner, or you are behaving in a particular manner, continuously you are behaving in a particular manner. So what will become? मेरे यहाँ पे प्यून है, वो जब गेट पे जाते थे, सलाम 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 सलाम, एक बार कर लिया तो सुनना अच्छा लगता है, कितनी इज्जत दे रहा है, कितना अच्छा लग रहा है ना, अच्छा लग रहा है ना. कोई इतना झुक करके, फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन आई सॉ हिम दैट ही वाज लाइक ग्रीटिंग मी लाइक दैट, मैंने कहा अरे कितना अच्छा है वो. फिर वो जब भी जा रहे हो ही इज डूइंग दिस, पूरे हॉस्पिटल में ही वाज डूइंग दिस. So his behavior has become like that, whether it seems to be normal or not normal. So it becomes a habit. इसको क्या कहते हैं? Habit. So habit, if it is a habit is means if it is an abnormal habit, it can become as an abnormal habit. I am going to give you another example. जैसे for example, there was I'll give you an example of one colleague, and whenever I saw this is happening, and what is happening with him, so I also started doing. Since then, when he observed me, since then he stopped doing this. So habit become unhabit. So how the abnormal behavior can become as a unhabit while observing the role play. So this is also called as a habits of the personality traits. So how the personality traits, how intellect, how decision making, how the thinking pattern, everything is going to connect with the mindfulness technique, right? Why I'm explaining? Because I'm going to make you experience all this about. Already have explained. And there's an aura. There's an aura. Have you heard this word aura?
Yes, ma'am.
So positive aura? Is it? Have you heard?
Yes, ma'am.
Negative aura?
Yes, ma'am.
What is a positive aura? What is a positive aura?
Ma'am, higher energy vibration is known as positive aura. If they are lower energy, then they are the receptive end. They are known as negative aura.
So positive aura is good, quite obvious, quite clear. Positive aura, those who have higher energy, positive energy, higher positive energy. Those who have higher positive energy, such a people, they help others. They are intent to help others. Or whether they do not have intent to help others, but they help by themselves, by their presence only. उनका aura, उनकी presence ही आपको कुछ देकर जाती है. That is the aura. So aura scanning भी होती है. I have learned there's a few classes also aura scanning. I will tell this technique also. So there is a negative aura also. What type of the people they have the negative auras? Or what type, as you said, the negative energy. That is the negative energy build the negative aura. So how negative energy builds? With the emotions, with the thinking pattern. So what are the thinking patterns? What are the negative psychology if I talk about? So what are this?
Pessimism.
Yes. Jealousy, envy, competitiveness, and hatred, anger, agitation, frustration, aggression. Yes. Greed, ego, then attachment, over hostility, over protection. All these also have the negative auras and many more, brothers and sisters. So if they have more than the eligibility level, more they have limits, more than the limits, then they create negative aura. कहते हैं ना, अरे भाई वो लेडी आ रही है, मम्मी आंटी वो आ रही है, तो बच्चे को क्या कहती है, बेटा पहले से कह दो मम्मी नहीं है घर पे, वो आंटी आ जाएगी ना सिर चाट जाएगी. As soon as hear their name, we want to avoid them. This is all as a negative aura the people have. And then that is the intellect. Already I have discussed about. And intellect influenced by our personality traits and habits correct. So our personality builds with the genes. Everybody knows nurture and nature. So personality, and because of our personality, there are the stresses. जो stresses को हम एक होता है stress is there, एक होता है stress को perceive करना. We perceive as a stress, and when we perceive as a stress, so it becomes as a part of personality traits. So it corrupts our peace. It disturbs our inner harmony. It disturbs our balancing, and also it creates abnormal behavior. And now the results. Already have told the results, the habits or the traits or the characteristics. Now, I'm going to tell you what you are going to experience now. After a few exercises, pranayam, mindfulness technique and meditation. These are the 7 values you are going to, these are the 7 qualities you are going to experience. That is a knowledge, as you are already attaining. Peace, purity means without envy, without negative energies. Love, everybody wants love. And here, happiness, no one wants to get away from happiness, everyone wants to be happy. And blissfulness, intense feeling of rapture, it is called as a intense feeling of rapture. And the power, that is a willpower. So these energies, these qualities the soul has, spirit has, रूह है, रूह के पास ये 7 क्वालिटीज होती हैं. बट रूह जब छोटा बच्चा बनकर आती है तो इस क्वालिटीज के साथ होती है, तभी कहते हैं बच्चा खुदा के समान है. कहते हैं ना खुदा के समान है बच्चा, इनोसेंट. लेकिन जैसे जैसे बच्चा बड़ा होता जाता है, क्वालिटीज बिकम एज ए डिसक्वालिटीज, एंड देन ऑल एनर्जीज convert into, transform into the negative energies and weaknesses and the poor strengths. And that is why person faces like stress and faces of strains and tension and pressure in their life. So now, these are the like a calmness of mind we are going to now feel and experience. And this is all about you are going to, these are the few pics you can see in the department, few of the patients, and my room department is there. And the patient themselves also conducting the session. This is my department. And this is the patients. And now, thank you. So, this is theory part is now over. And now the second part is a practical part. And this is a practical part where I am going to call you. Any one of you are interested, so you can come on the stage. And my intern, she is going to come. And my previous interns, they can come over here, right? Can come here. Yes. You can be part of this activity, or not activity is a part of experience you are going to make. You are going to create the positivity in this hall. Not in this hall, I would say the whole Integral University. So these are the students or the interns of the Integral University, along with my intern, that is the Sajja. Other faculties, wow. Thank you so much. Jazakallah, I would say. This is a word, I don't know whether the right word in the right time or not. So everyone can take a chair. All of you can sit a chair because we are not going to, like I sit on the floor. So it doesn't mean that the exercise only can do on the floor, or you cannot like do it at any time. Only the thing is this: if you are doing any heavy exercises, then you need to have a gap from the lunch or the breakfast at least 2 and 3 hours. But if you are going to other exercises like stretching and like a pranayam, mindfulness technique, at any time, whenever you feel like to do it, so you can do it. Because sometimes working on like the computer all the time, like bending your neck like that, so you are feeling uneasy. Sometimes your eyes become very painful, so you can do for the eye exercise. Sometimes your hands becomes very tired, so you feel like to do some exercises. Similarly, there are some like sitting on the like a chair every time, so need to like do some exercise of your feet. So there are some exercise you can do on your chair, sitting on the chair, not like sitting on that. Yes, there are the few exercises where you need to go for like a standing posture, like a Zumba and various other techniques like. So we are going to start here. Here are the students. How are you feeling on the stage here? Nice? No nervousness? No, very good. So see, they after hearing me and they became strong. They are not feeling nervous. So this I would say. And now the first of all they are going to do some like stretching exercises. So stretching exercise, and then after that the pranayam. So it's a very simple stretching exercise, as already I told to Sajja, and already you know these are the starting from this exercise. So who's are sitting here, they can just keep their back side, whatever they have in their bags or in their lap or the copies, whatever it is, the bottle you have, and sit in a comfortable like posture, because posture is very important. A little bit music if you can like run. And that you can take along with the music. You can also come here. Yes, why not? You are here. If you are interested, because chairs are empty. If you would like to come, you can come. 3 chairs, ma'am. Zeba ma'am. आप आ रहे हो? Please come. Yes. No male members. So one of the teacher faculties.
Anshal sir.
There are 2 chairs are there. 2 chairs are there. Anyone from? Yes. So, right. So very light music, whether because this is stretching exercise, because सबसे कहते हैं ना मेरा हाथ ही दर्द करने लग गया, माइक लिए हुए दर्द करने लग गया ना, आपको भी लिखते लिखते ना हाथ दर्द करने लग गया, लगा ना, हुआ कि नहीं? और मैम तो भाग कर रहे, पर्स हाथ में, कोई पर्स इनके हाथ से ना ले जाए, तो पर्स तो भी हाथ दर्द होना शुरू हो गया, तो फिर क्यों ना हम चले हाथों की एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए with a smile in your face, smiling on your face, yes. And just bring your hands forward, both hands forward. Yes. And yes, 4 times clockwise. Yes, everyone, those who are sitting on this like a auditorium, they can also do it. Or not like this, whole like stretching means so stretching. Stretching means stretching. So stretch. Yes. And then anti-clockwise. Yes, anti-clockwise. Yes, and the both hands you can bring up. Yes, both hands you can bring up like that. Again, clockwise, 4 times clockwise. Yes, very good. Well, like complete stretch, complete stretching. It's not like this. Complete stretching. No, ma'am. Nearby your ear. Yes, nearby. Keep your hands nearby your ear. Right. And then anti-clockwise. And then both hands you have to spread like this. Both. You can have a, like you can take a place because there's a lot of chairs are empty. So you can sit far away from one student to another student so that you can do your exercise properly. Yes. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Yes. And now like this. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Say yourself, relax. Yes, relax. Sit in a comfortable. Yes. Straight, back your straight. Yeah, straight your, like keep your back straight. Yes. In a comfortable posture. Yes. And now the second exercise you are going to do of your neck. So neck is going down like this, down, down, and then up, up, down and up, 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 and now down. One time more, down, and then up, up, and down. And now you just move your neck towards the right side. And when you are moving your neck towards the right side, you are feeling the strain to the left side of the neck. And slowly, slowly when you are bringing back your neck to the normal posture, you must be feeling relaxed. Feeling the difference. And on the left side, take your neck to the left side. Yeah. So you are feeling a little bit stay your back side of your neck and then slowly, slowly bring your neck to the front. And then the clockwise and anti-clockwise, you bring your head down again. And then clockwise, just move your head clockwise, slowly and slowly. Move your head clockwise, yes, like this. Like you. Clockwise. 2 times you can do, 2 times you can do, 3 times you can do, 4 times. While working on your computer, laptop, mobiles, you are going to help you. And then anti-clockwise. And then anti-clockwise. Yes. Complete. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Say yourself, relax. Relax. And then the next exercise of your, like spread your hands like that. Spread your hands like that. And both hands like that. Yes. Give you this. And now moving your like this. Yeah, both hands like this. Yes, and then anti-clockwise. Yes. Yes. Feeling. Take a deep breath and say yourself relax. Relax. अब इसके बाद मैं थोड़ा सा खड़ा करने के लिए बोल दूं, खड़े हो जाइए, खड़े हो जाइए. Standing posture, and with the standing posture, the stretching of your hands to the feet. Right. So both hands you have to bring back side and slowly without bending your knee. Without bending your knee, and you have to touch your feet. Touch your feet. Yes, come forward. Come forward. Ma'am, आप कर लीजिए please. मैम आ जाइए. आ जाइए मैम. Yeah, continue. At just 4 times you can continue. 1. Yes, down. 2. 3. And 4. And then, yes. Now, right. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Still you have to stand up in a standing posture. Yes. And now what you are going to do is a kamar wala exercise. Yes. As if you are going to do the dance. So both, like you can keep your hands like this. Yeah. Yes, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Please come on the stage. Please come on the stage. All of you can come on the stage. Yes. Please, faculty. Ma'am. Psychology ma'am, PG ma'am, Archana ma'am, Dr. Archana ma'am, Kaza ma'am, Zeba ma'am. Few exercises, only few exercises. Faculty. Yes. So please continue. Yes, continue. Kamar ki exercise. Yes, like this. Yes, do it like this. Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, yes. आप लोग खड़े नहीं रहिए, करते जाइए. आपकी जो कमर में दर्द कर रही होगी ठीक हो जाएगी. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा, वेरी नाइस. अभी भी कंटिन्यू करना है और अभी आपको कंटिन्यू करना है. विदाउट चेयर आपको बैठना है. विदाउट चेयर आपको बैठना है. तो विदाउट चेयर के लिए दोनों हाथ ऐसे कर लीजिए फ्रंट में और विदाउट चेयर आपको बैठना है. यस, विदाउट चेयर जितने आप बैठ सकते हैं. For a second, good, very good. Yes. एक बार और ऊपर आ जाइए आप, and then down, yes, down, very good, शाबाश. और धीमे धीमे वापस आ जाइए. रिलैक्स होइए, रिलैक्स. अभी भी कंटिन्यू करना है. हाँ, इसके बाद अब आपको क्या करना है कि आपको ये दोनों घुटनों में ऐसे करके ये दोनों घुटनों को आपको ऐसे मोड़ना है. ऐसे से करना है. यस, क्लॉकवाइज दोनों घुटनों को. यस, गुड. क्लॉकवाइज. यस. एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. शाबाश. यस. और एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. रिलैक्स. और अभी आपको बैलेंसिंग के लिए आपको एक साइड का पैर ऊपर ऐसे लाना है और ऐसे करके ऐसे खड़े करना है. 1 सेकंड. हाँ, यस. वापस ले आइए. जो नहीं कर पाते तो ऐसे कर सकते हैं और दूसरा ऐसे करके ऐसे वापस. और एक बार और से कर ले, एंड देन और अब इसके बाद थोड़ा ट्री की तरह से खड़े हो जाए, दोनों पैरों को ऐसे करके स्ट्रेच कर ले। हाँ, दोनों हाथों को यूं लॉक कर ले, ऐसे लॉक करके ताड़ासन की तरह, हाँ ताड़ासन की तरह खड़े हो जाए और धीरे धीरे वापस। अब इसके बाद थोड़ी सी फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, थोड़ी सी फास्ट वाली हो जाए। फास्ट वाली श्योर। तो फास्ट वाला म्यूजिक के साथ थोड़ा फास्ट वाला हो जाए। तो फास्ट वाले म्यूजिक में यस, थोड़ा आगे थोड़ा पीछे। आगे पीछे, हाँ। और फिर आपको क्या करना है, इस एक्सरसाइज को ऐसे करना है, फिर लेफ्ट साइड को, और या फिर एक साइड राइट, एक साइड लेफ्ट, राइट, यस 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 यस, वेरी गुड, शाबाश, जोरों से तालियां, जो नहीं कर रहे हैं उनकी तालियां। और अब इसके बाद जो है आपको एक्सरसाइज करनी, एक हाथ ऐसे लेकर आइए और तो मैंने लेफ्ट उठाया है, लेकिन आप राइट पहले, यस, राइट फिर लेफ्ट, हाँ। अभी बैठे रहे, अभी यही रहेंगे क्योंकि इसके बाद हम माइंडफुलनेस के लिए चलेंगे। और फिर इसके बाद के 30 टाइम्स टाइम ले सकती हो अभी, हाफ एन आवर का, हाँ। तो 30 टाइम्स को आपको क्या करना है, जो पैर आपके यूं चल रहे थे ना, अब यूं नहीं चलना है, अब यूं लाना है पूरा। जो लोग बैठे हुए हैं वो सब सामने आ जाए। Those who are sitting, they are not old. I think so. You are 60 years old? नहीं? आप यंग हो कि ओल्ड हो? मैं अपने डिपार्टमेंट में यही कहती हूँ, जो चेयर लेता है वो ओल्ड है और जो फर्स्ट में बैठते हैं वो यंग है। So yes, do it like this. फास्ट। और फास्ट के बाद फिर क्या करते हैं, फिर कैसे करके, ऐसे करके यूं लेकर के आइए, आप ऐसे करके ऐसे। म्यूजिक अगर थोड़ी सी वैसे हो जाए फास्ट, और फिर ऐसे करके, फिर यूं करके ऐसे लाइए विदाउट बेंड, और फिर यूं करके यूं लाइए ऐसे। मैम अभी चाहिए नहीं, आप ही के लायक आने वाली चीज। अब आप बैठना चाहें तो बैठ सकते हैं, कैन सिट, यू वांट टू सिट, ही कैन सिट। अभी हाँ बैठ जाए, क्योंकि अभी हम कुछ और भी कराएंगे आपको। तो अभी क्योंकि आई की एक्सरसाइज मैंने नहीं कराई है, तो आई की करा दो, क्योंकि फास्ट वाला माहौल नहीं बन पा रहा है, अदरवाइज तो मैं थोड़ा बहुत जुम्बा का चाह रही थी, नो मैटर। अब गाना वो आप लोग लगा सकते हैं यहाँ करके। चलिए, तो मैम को मैं गाने नहीं देना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि मैम अगर मैं जुम्बा लगाऊंगी तो मैम चली जाएंगी, इसलिए मैं नहीं चाहती। हाँ, तो इसलिए मैं स्लोली उसमें तो क्योंकि जब हमारी तो बहुत सुबह से आप सुनते जा रहे हो, तो एनर्जी भी तो हमारी कितनी सेव हो चुकी है ना, सोलार सिस्टम, और उस एनर्जी का एक्टिंग आउट तो होना चाहिए ना। और जब एक्टिंग आउट हो जाएगा फिर मन शांत हो जाएगा, पूरा एक साइकिल होता है। और फिर शांत होकर के फिर पढ़ने का मन करता है कि नहीं करता है? तो इसलिए थोड़ा शोर मचाने की जरूरत है, तो थोड़ा शोर मचा ले, और शोर मचा के थोड़ा कोई भी गाना लगा दो अच्छा सा। आप लोगों में से कोई स्टूडेंट अगर आना चाहे or any student they want to come front so they can come. Yes, you want to come? You? Any one of you from you? कोई भी इधर आना चाहते हैं?
आप में से जो भी ज्वाइन करना चाहें फ्रंट में आकर ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं।
कोई ज्वाइन करना चाहे? शर्माए नहीं। Yes, थोड़ा सा।
क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी फर्स्ट ईयर सब आ जाएंगे।
Yes, सब आ जाए। And this is the music. You can say music also, yoga also, zumba also, and then देखिए बहुत जल्दी हम वो फिर उसमें आ जाएंगे काम डाउन वाली स्थिति में। तो हम 1 मिनट के मौका दे रहे हैं आप लोगों को। आप अपनी एनर्जी को एक्टिवेट, जो एनर्जी आ रही है उसको चैनलाइज कर लीजिए। चैनलाइज योर एनर्जी। So don't feel shy, don't feel hesitate, and if it is coming, so let it come and let it go. Come and go. This is also kind of a mindfulness technique. So if it is coming, let it come without any judgment, and without any other's viewpoint you are keeping in your mind. So this is what the like a mindfulness technique. Yes. So participation is very important. Without participation, जो कहते हैं जो एक एनर्जी है वो क्रिएट नहीं हो पाती. So participation of everyone, whether those who are sitting on the audience and those who are coming up in the stage, is really has a sense of the meaning. Anything, music or song. Right. So music, only music. Fast music. That is a song. Music, only music. Beats is good. Yes. make the patients and the patient's family members and the students, whether the nursing students or the psychology or from various disciplines. So all of them like involved doing all these exercises. They feel very good about it. फिर हम लास्ट में चलते हैं, किस में चलते हैं लास्ट में? प्राणायाम में. तो प्राणायाम में क्या होता है? प्राणायाम is the best exercise for the mindfulness and what you to say that enhances the mental capacity, mental balance. So it enhances and oxygen. The cells become dead inside the brain. So that cells regenerate. So breathing exercise is so important. So everyone breathe it. It's not like that only you are breathing, I am not breathing. Everyone is breathing, but they are not aware about the breathing. So with the awareness, if you are breathing, that has a sense. So with the awareness, you are breathing. So breathe in. Everyone they can participate. Breathe in. I'm going to take only a few minutes. And while taking breath inside through the nostril, and you have to blow your stomach up and hold your breath for a few seconds. And then slowly breathe out. And breathe in. And whatever the thoughts coming in your mind, not to be any check or judge, just let it come and flow. And breathe out. One time more. Breathe in. Observe your breathing. Observe the sensation on your body. Hold your breath. And slowly breathe out. Relax. 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 And now this is the breathing exercise. This is a pranayam number 1. And the 5 exercises of the pranayam which I am going to introduce you. And then I will go to the another exercises, that is a relaxation and all. So finish the pranayam. So this is number 1. Number 2 is also the exercise for the pranayam, but it is called as a anulom vilom. Everyone will be knowing. So how does the anulom vilom is this? कैसे किया जाता है anulom vilom? Yes. So like this. The finger you have to keep like this. The thumb. So there's a thumb of your hand. The right nostril you have to close, and from the left nostril you have to take breath in, like this. And then the middle finger, when you are going to breathe out, so the middle finger you are going to use in the left nostril, and then close with the left nostril, and the right nostril is going to release the breath out. With the same nostril, you are going to breathe in. Blow your stomach up and slowly breathe out to the left nostril. तो जिस nostril से हम सांस लेते हैं, दूसरी nostril से सांस छोड़ते हैं, जिस nostril से सांस छोड़ते हैं, उसी से सांस लेना होता है. इस exercise के करने से कहते हैं hypertension और blood pressure. Immediately it works. If your mother is hypertensive or someone is hypertensive, getting high blood pressure, not able to control with the medicines and all, so this exercise immediately like instant relief. So ऐसे instant relief होता है if you 100 times you are doing this, because sometimes any medicine doesn't work, but 100 times this anulom vilom is going to work on the hypertensive patients and the blood pressure. तो ये आपका हो गया second number का. और तीसरे नंबर का आपका होता है जिसको कहते हैं भ्रमरी आसन. भ्रमरी आसन का नाम सुना है?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, कैसे करते हैं भ्रमरी आसन का? तो उसमें भी the 5 fingers, all 5 fingers are used. तो राइट जो thumb है आपको इसको यहाँ पे करते हैं कान के पास. Then the index finger आपको forehead पे, and then the third finger is here, and the fourth finger nearby the nostril, and the fifth finger nearby the mouth. Again breathe in, because this is the pranayam. Pranayam means like taking the oxygen inside, air inside, and then like आपको सांस छोड़ना है तो आपको भौरे की तरह आवाज करते छोड़ना है, करके like that. तो अभी आप धीरे-धीरे आईज बंद किए हुए और सांस छोड़ रहे हैं. फिर सांस लेंगे. बार और कर लीजिए। ये आपकी लंग्स की बहुत बेस्ट एक्सरसाइज मानी जाती है, बिकॉज बहुत से डॉक्टर्स ने कहा कि लंग्स का कोई ऐसा इलाज नहीं है जिसको लंग से इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है। और कोविड के टाइम पे देखिए बहुत सा चीजें हमारे सामने लंग से रिलेटेड आई, बिकॉज there are the various researchers, various studies or various doctors, many doctors, they are heart specialists, लेकिन lung specialists बहुत कम देखने को मिलेंगे। तो lung is also part of our body, so take care of your lung is very important। आज के इतने pollution है अपने शहर में, अब लखनऊ में निकले pollution है, so that is a clarity of your lungs vein is very important। so ये आपका हो गया। फिर नंबर 4 पे lung का एक्सरसाइज, lung, तो आपको सांस भरना है और सभी के साथ भरेंगे और सांस छोड़ते हुए लम का उच्चारण करेंगे। लम, लम, सिमिलरली जैसे लम कहा तो वैसे ओम या हम, तो आप हम ओम अगर नहीं कहते हैं तो हम कर सकते हैं। हम connected with the self and the universe, introspecting the self, coming from the outside world to the inside world, going into an entry into the inside world। हम inside world की entry करने जा रहे हैं, और that is an entry, that is a visualization, you can go for the positive visualization। तो ये आपकी प्राणायाम की एक्सरसाइजेस हो गई, राइट। तो ये प्राणायाम हमारे पूरे हुए, और इसी प्रकार से प्रेयर्स होते हैं, मंत्रा होते हैं जो मंत्रास में हम करते हैं। हम लोग अजान है, अजान इज ऑल्सो लाइक अ मेडिटेशन है एक प्रकार का, तो नमाज जिसे कहते हैं। दिस ऑल्सो हैव अ पोस्चर्स, दे हैव अ लाइक अ प्रेयर एंड दे हैव अ all like connections with the supreme power, so this is also like a meditation ही आपका होता है। तो ये आपके तरीके हो गए प्राणायाम के। अब हम आपको जो साइकोलॉजिकल बेस्ड हम थेरेपीज जो यूज करते हैं वो हमारा है JPMR, जैकबसन प्रोग्रेसिव मसल्स रिलैक्सेशन टेक्निक एंड पॉजिटिव विजुअलाइजेशन। और इमीडिएट हमें बॉडी से अगर हमें स्ट्रेस निकालना है, तनाव निकालना है, तो हम जो एक्सरसाइज करते हैं वो हम थोड़ा सा आपको कराना भी चाहेंगे, विल डू इट। कोई भी एक्सरसाइज स्टार्ट करते हैं, स्टार्टेड विद द ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइज, तो हम बहुत बार ब्रीदिंग नहीं कराएंगे, सो यू कैन टेक अ 1 or 2 टाइम ब्रीदिंग। तो क्लोज योर आई, just I am going to suppose conducting all of you, so you can take a benefit out of this। So close your eye, light music, close your eye, breathe in and breathe out। Observe the muscles of the body from your head to the toe. Light sound, not light. Any other music, nature related. And now just visualize that your body, as a head of the body is like a brain. Inside the brain, inside the mind, the stress is there, the files of the stresses are there, and then files, the stresses are coming down towards the forehead, eyes, face, neck, shoulders, elbow, wrist, palm, and fingers. Through the fingers, releasing out, the stress is releasing out. Tiredness, fatigue, releasing out. Slowly breathe in and breathe out as the air
Goes through the nostrils, spreading out to the brain, sending to the parts of the body, eyebrows, eyelids, face muscles, mouth and chin, and the neck, the shoulders, the forearms, the elbow, the wrist, palm and fingers. And slowly and gentle you are breathing in and breathing out. And the isthmus or isthmus is releasing or going out to the chest, coming down. The other parts of the body is the stomach, and the abdomen, lower abdomens, the pelvis, and the thighs, knees, calves, ankle, toes and fingers, letting out, just letting out, let go. The whole body is relaxed. I am feeling grounded. I can visualize my feet, my right feet and the left feet, feeling warm and tender. Warm and tender. My knees and calves, waist and the pelvis, the tummy, the chest, shoulders, forearms, the elbow, the wrist and palm and fingers, connected with the neck, the chin, mouth and face, eyes, the forehead and the ears, and the brain and the forehead and the head, the top of the head. From back side, the tailbone, from the tailbone, length, spreading the sensation. Going into deeper and deeper. As I'm breathing in, feeling relaxed, and the relaxation is increasing as I breathe in. And I'm going to make you visualize as if you are standing on the top of the staircase. And there are 10 staircases where you have to just step down. So top of the staircase you are standing, and nearby you are seeing the beautiful place like hilly areas, the trees, the mountain, the hills, the airy breeze all around, chirping birds like that. You're just visualizing the green trees, big trees, and all around the staircases seems to be with the bricks, and you are just stepping down to breathe out, breathe in. 3, as if your body is now becoming so lighter and weightless. 4, warmth and tender, feeling warmth and tender. Maybe the thoughts wandering here and there. No matter, there's the nature of thoughts, nature of a man. What does he do with the physical body? Something else. The mind goes somewhere else. So whatever is doing, not to be judging, just let it come and go. 5, just breathe out and feeling very light and soothing and relaxed. Feeling the sensation of warmness and lighter and lighter. The whole body is becoming so lighter. 6, going down and down, down and down,
down and down. 7. More tranquility towards your point. Serene and reflective mind. 8. The peace of mind. The body is absolutely free. No bondings, no blockages. Opening the cells, opening the brain. 8. You are going to be grounded by 10 now. 9. You're absolutely free from all bondages. Allowing yourself to be relaxed. And now 10. You're completely relaxed. Finding yourself as if your feet on the water. Flowing in the water. Over you, the water is just as if like a flowing on you, as if fleeting on you, as if the playing on you, as if you were on the pond, or you're on the lake, or you're on the sea beaches. Slowly and slowly you are going down and down. And the water is flowing over you. And now absolutely have just slipped down. Slip down. Your body is moving ahead. You're allowing them to move your body ahead. You're allowing your body to move ahead. Body is moving ahead with the leaves, the beautiful fragrance, aromatic fragrance, very cool breeze, the water flowing, the body is flowing. Narrowing the water, the flow of the body. And now you're just flowing and flowing and flowing. And you see there's a one room around that pond or that lake. And the water is going inside the lake, inside the room, and that you are entering that room. As soon as you enter the room, there's a one window. You're seeing that window. The water is like flow water is slowing down. It has intensity is just going down. You enter the room and you find there's a one window and there's a sunlight is coming. The sunlight is coming, it's beautiful because after flowing with the cool water, the water became very cool and chilled. And the sun is rising up and a light of the sun you are experiencing. And that sun has a connection with the cosmic and the universe. So there's a pathways. You are just observing. There's not only the light of the sun, the pathway is constructed towards the universe. And that universe is a supreme power place. There is a Sattva, Asman, what would say, the cosmic world, where the Buddha resides, the God resides. The energy, the full of flow energy, the white light rendering over you, rendering over me. The white light, divine light, rendering over me, energizing, empowering, strengthening my soul power, my life energy. This beautiful experience, my body has become lightened, my mind has become free from all bondages, and my spirit, the soul power, is connected with the universe. The God's power, the God's spot, the white light, divine light, showering on us. And that powers of love, peace, beauty, knowledge, happiness, blissfulness,
and all powers. And we are gathering all powers within us. And that with that power we are going to be used in day-to-day life. And in gratitude to the supreme power, the cosmic world, the universe, and the university and the Zero and the whole who has organized this program with this thought to pay gratitude to my parents, my teachers, my subordinates, my friends, and with this we are going to return back my journey from 1 to 10 was to connect with the Supreme Power. Now with this, we are going to come back by counting the first number from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7. My heart rate is slowed down, my pulse rate is slowed down. My intensity of thought, the flow of thoughts also slowed down. My body is also became very light and I am energized by counting 5, 4, completely relaxed, 3, coming back to my real state of place, 2, and now 1. Open my eye. Open my eye. Open my eye. And now rub your hands. Take all the energy into your body, in mind, in the body, in the soul. So completely touch on this. This is also called as a Brahman because there's a supra consciousness, there's a crown chakra. So touching this to all like this. So now, this is the whole session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. आप लोगों को बुलाऊंगी कि फीडबैक के लिए कोई ऊपर आए तो फीडबैक देखा जाए so that I should know if any one of you, the faculty, how the session went, so that I will be pleased. अगर आएंगे तो अच्छा हुआ, अगर नहीं आएंगे तो मैं ये समझूंगी अच्छा नहीं रहा सेशन.
कैसा था सेशन आप लोग ही बताएं. मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत इनलाइटेड सेशन था और पूरे दिन का जितना भी हम लोगों ने मेमोरी गैदर किया उसको कंसोलिडेट करने के लिए बहुत अच्छा ये क्लोजिंग सेशन में मान सकती हूँ इसे कि हाँ माइंड अब काम है, घर जाके अच्छी नींद आएगी. एग्री. यस मैम. माइंड इज वेरी काम. अभी दिमाग शांत है, सुबह से बहुत चीजें नई नई सीखने को मिली, बहुत कुछ हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व किया. तो हाँ, जाने से पहले एक अच्छा है कि कामिंग एक्टिविटी थी. इट्स वेरी ग्रेट सेशन, वेरी नाइस. फैजिया दीदी प्लीज.
Thank you for the session. Thank you for the session, ma'am. It was really enlightening session. And I think this is the best way of completing the day. I think the way this meditation and this yoga, that really helps us to, increase the power of concentration and everything. So I think this is the best way to end our hectic day from the morning till now. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for.
So thank you a lot. So anybody, and any faculty? How about
नेहा, हाँ, और एनीवन मैम, आप लोग आए जो ऊपर आए थे साइकोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट के, कि कैसा लगा उनको एक्सरसाइज पार्ट एंड ऑल?
ये आज का जो लास्ट सेशन था ये बहुत ही अच्छा था, और अगर हम इसको अपने डेली रूटीन में कर पाएंगे तो ये बॉडी की फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, माइंड की फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, एक चीज होती है जिसे आप लोग शायद जानते हो, न्यूरॉन सिनेप्टिक प्रूनिंग होती है, जिससे क्या होता है कि न्यूरॉन जितने आप यूज करेंगे उतने डेवलप होंगे। अगर आप उन्हें यूज करना बंद कर देंगे तो वो अपने आप खुद को डाई करने लगते हैं। ठीक है, तो आप लोग अगर इसे डेली में करेंगे, और खासतौर से ये मेडिटेशन पार्ट, ये आपकी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ और पर्सनल लाइफ दोनों को बैलेंस करने में बहुत हेल्प करेगा। थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू
मैम को बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और ज़ेबा मैम आप कुछ आके बोलेंगी? अच्छा चलिए ठीक है, चलिए नमस्कार, धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत।
On behalf of the Department of the Humanities and Social Sciences, Integrative University, Lucknow, ma'am, Dr. Anjali Gupta ma'am, we really thank you from the depth of our hearts for conducting such an enlightening and magical session. Well, there's no doubt that the entire department, which has been quite busy with the preparation of workshop, when we needed one very lightening session, and today your session proved to be a very fruitful one for making us so light in our heads and in our body. And absolutely will be, I'm sure most of the students and the faculty would be inculcating these exercises in their everyday lifestyle. And because the thing is that we usually overlook the power of yoga and exercises, but today, personally, being there and practicing it, it proved to be very fruitful and beneficial. And thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm sure the students also had a great time. So now I would like to invite Dr. Vandana ma'am to present the university memento to Dr. Anjali Gupta. Next, I would like to call upon stage Dr. Pallavi to present a workshop memento to Dr. Anjali Gupta ma'am. Dr. Fella, please come on stage to give the workshop certificate to Dr. Anjali Gupta ma'am.
Ma'am, if you can allow me to have a one photograph entire like a students, so outside with the students or with all. Right. And so before like ending from my side, I would give thanks to my two interns, those who have accompanied me, and that is a Salja and Ann. And I used to give such a like a exposure to my interns, and similarly like they can come on the stage, yes. And because I took Indian Army, when I took Indian Army to deliver my lecture, I also took like a student. So similarly, like I brought two students here. So Ann is here, and
एक मैडम के साथ सर these are the like students, they are still they are with me. So because of their help I become here. Thank you so much.
Yes, initially, madam, it was very theoretical.
Yeah.
I thought what would happen